That's amazing, the way that you all have taken in the full context of Austin's history and just the emphasis that you place on paying close attention to building relationship and breaking down barriers. What are some other ways that Austin Police Department is trying to develop that relationship and kind of take down those barriers that you were mentioning?
So I think some of it is programming. Some of it is the activities we do in the community, making ourselves available to the community and not waiting necessarily for the invite, but actually showing up at community meetings to answer questions, to explain maybe incidents that have happened. We have a lot of youth programming that we do, trying to build relationships with the youth in our community, and in particular in some of the minority neighborhoods where maybe the relationships have not always been the best. We do that through our PAL program, our Explorer program, and then there's a lot that our district representatives do as well. We also focus on education of the officers, trying to make sure that the officers understand, again, the lived history of the community that we serve. We bring in a lot of outside training. Here most recently, we put every officer of the Austin Police Department through a bias class, and it is run by Dr. Lori Friedel out of the University of Florida. And it's really about implicit and explicit biases. And it's just an honest, open conversation with the officers and members of the community, really just to understand that everybody has a bias. We're all a product of our upbringing, we're a product of our family, of whatever community we may have come from. And just based on that alone, we're going to have biases. But the importance in policing is not allowing yourself to act on those biases, not allow that to impact the decision that you make. We are currently also putting every single member of the senior leadership in the Austin Police Department, the entire command and executive team, through Undoing Racism training. And this is a program where I've been through it myself. Students learn really the history behind racism, some of the things that led to society's constructs today, how we became the country that we are, and then specific to Austin, the city that we are. And I think through that understanding, I really think that's going to help us foster those better relationships. Again, I think coming from a point of understanding our community, knowing the history, and then having the opportunity to explain law enforcement as well will allow us to push Austin to the forefront of really progressive policing.